Motosumo, welcome, welcome. We are live and direct for this 45-minute weekend signature session with me, Lottie Sorrell, from our studio here in London. I have Marco, I have Diego up there on my live leaderboard, ready to absolutely send it for the next 45 minutes. For those of you who are new to Motosumo, do not worry, we will explain all as we go. For those of you who are used to riding with us, you know what to do. Send out those emojis all the way through today's session. They are gonna fire you up. They're gonna fire all of your team riders up too. Now this is our house ride here at Motosumo. That means we have every single element of our training. We're gonna see speed, we're gonna see endurance, we're gonna see strength, and we're gonna see power. But we're gonna save that one for right at the end, right where we need it. We're gonna start off, team, with a little bit of a warm-up. I'm gonna put 5 minutes on that timer, but before we do anything, we're gonna drop that resistance all the way down to 0. We start down at this baseline so that we can rebuild all together. Take a deep breath in. On that exhale, add a little bit of resistance back on. You're gonna keep on adding until it feels like a smooth, flat road under your feet. It doesn't feel loose at the knees or like you're bouncing around on the seat. You have something to push back against through the pedals. Hold this resistance 1. That warm-up timer begins, team. 5 minutes. Our playlist starts. For this first minute, I don't want you to worry about speed. I don't want you to worry about anything except that position on your bike. We're gonna start down at the feet by pushing the heels down towards the floor with every rotation on those pedals. We're gonna make sure that the back of the legs is working as well as the front of the legs. And that means twice as much power, twice as much speed, twice as much fun throughout today's session. Now start to brace your core. Think about closing the ribcage together. Imagine either you're pulling a corset really tight, or imagine you're about to be punched in the stomach. One of those two images, I want you to hold it up here. We're gonna release the shoulders, relax the elbows. Now bring your attention to this wheel at the bottom of your screen. That is your RPM wheel. That is the current speed of your legs. And that is how we're gonna keep that challenge going all throughout today's session. I want you to start to find 90 and over on that RPM. Once you reach 90, you will see that circle turn yellow. You are in your yellow zone, team. Welcome, hold it here for the next 35 seconds. Focus on controlling that breathing. Start to think of some goals for today that you can push. Yes, Diego, yes, Marco, keep driving to that yellow zone. Beautiful. 10 seconds, hold those goals in your mind now. We have 3 minutes left of warm up, and in each of these 3 minutes, we're gonna increase our resistance, so bring it up now. Keep adding until it feels like you're cycling on gravel. This is our resistance 2. Because it's the warm-up, we can take this nice and chill. Anything over 80 on that RPM. Hey, yes, Diego, yes, Marco. As we get heavier in these resistances, we're really gonna need to think about those heels pushing down. If you haven't locked that down, you're gonna lock it down now. Ivan, welcome. Ivan, we're here in our resistance 2. We're building up through our resistances for the next few minutes. So if you wanna hold resistance 1, and then when we go up to 3, you can go up to 2 and so on. Everyone else, it's time. Resistance 3. We're gonna add. Keep adding until that gravel path now feels like you're cycling through mud. It's gonna hold back your wheels, and we're gonna go anything over 60. Remember, we're not about that speed here in today's warm-up. We're just about that form. This is your time to set those patterns in the brain so that throughout today's session we can come back to them and we can start to push them a little bit. Yes, Ivan, how's your week been? Happy Sunday. Give me one emoji for your week. Yes, I love that. All right, team, we are entering our final minute of warm-up. We are gonna tackle resistance 4. Add resistance on. Bring it up until it feels like a nice steep hill. We can take any speed for the next 50 seconds. Don't even think about that RPM. Just focus on pushing those heels down. Make sure this resistance 4 feels heavy enough to force those abs to engage. "30 seconds left of warm up. Nice, team. Diego, Ivan, Marco. I want you to add a little bit more resistance. 10 seconds. We're gonna get ready to remove that resistance in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to resistance 1. Yes, team. Great work today. With any luck, at this point, we're feeling warm. We are feeling ready to go. And we are gonna kick off today's signature with my favorite way to start any of our signatures. We are gonna start with endurance. So we're not necessarily gonna be super, super heavy on that resistance, but we're gonna be pushing longer rounds. For the next 10 minutes or so, we are gonna work in resistance 1 and resistance 2, our flat road and our gravel. We are gonna take 3-minute rounds at each of those with 45 seconds rest in between. All right, team, first round. Resistance number 1, start to find it now. We are gonna aim anywhere in that yellow zone, 90 all the way up to 110. Before we go, I wanna see some flames. 3 minutes on that clock. Your volume is of course going up. 3 minutes, 3, 2, 1. Now, team, throughout this whole 3-minute stint, you are gonna push those heels to the floor and you are gonna hold that yellow zone. Yes, Diego. For anyone who hates endurance work, firstly, you are not alone. A lot of people hate it. I'm gonna suggest to you a new way of thinking about it. Endurance work is the key that is gonna unlock your speed, your power, your acceleration, all of that good stuff. If you've been pushing that training and you feel like you've plateaued a little bit, I promise you, endurance work is gonna push you out of that plateau. It is a necessary evil. And we're gonna get through that evil together by sending off emojis every single minute, power them out. As we reach the end of minute 2 and minute 3, I wanna see some trophies, some rocket ships, whatever you are feeling. We're nearly halfway through this first round. Yes, Ivan. Excellent choice of emoji. Yes, Marco. Right back at ya. Yes, Diego. Nice work, team. Keep holding that yellow zone. Remember to reset that form if you need it. Make sure that core is still pushing. Make sure those heels are still pushing too. You have just over 1 more minute here before we take our rest. Me and you, what we do, it stays between
and you, me and you, one way to
Yes, team, you are absolutely smashing out these speeds. Hold it, you have 35 seconds, come on. Yes, Diego. We're about to get that 45 seconds rest, but remember, as we cross this finish line, I want to see some trophies. Let's do it. Let's celebrate all our achievements today, because it's a Sunday, and we know they count for more on the weekend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Send them out. 45 seconds. Rest those feet. Yes, team. Shake out through those shoulders. Relax the back a little bit. For 35 seconds, you can relax the core. You can grab a drink. We are gonna go into round 2 out of 3 endurance work. For this second one, we're gonna find resistance 2. Remember what that feels like from our warm-up. It is gonna be gravel underneath the wheels. You are gonna aim, this time, 90 and over in that yellow zone, just like in our resistance 1. It is gonna feel tougher for that first 30 seconds, but once you have that speed, I want you to set that autopilot. That was hard to say today. Set that autopilot and keep it running. 3 minutes. Team, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yes, Ivan. Yes, Marco. Yes, Diego. Nice, team. Yes, beautiful work. 4 riders today and 4 different countries. We have Guatemala, we have Germany, we have UK, and we have US. That is what we are all about here at Motosumo. That is so cool that we can all join for a big signature workout all together, 45 minutes, from all 4 corners of the globe. That is not even mentioning all of the people that are joining on replay, on team display, on demand. I see you all when you join those replays. Every so often, me, Emma, Ben, Jules, all our beautiful instructors, we check in on those replay sessions, and we see you all giving it everything, and it makes us so happy. So keep smashing them out, team. Yes, Marco. Keep pushing for that yellow zone. You got it. 2 more on that RPM. Yes, Marco. Everyone, send off that strong arm. Yes, Diego. Yes, Ivan. We are coming up to our final minute here in our resistance 2. Final minute of this second round of our endurance. Keep holding that speed, team. 1 minute left. Marco, Diego, Ivan, 30 seconds to go. Start to think about that 45 seconds rest that you are about to enjoy. We're gonna keep pushing all the way up until that point. 12 seconds. You have 45 seconds to rest it out. Yes, team. Smashing it. Beautiful work from all of you. Now, those of you who have been paying attention to our programming here, you will know that I said we had 3 endurance rounds. And we were sticking in resistance 1 and resistance 2. We are 2 rounds down. We have done both resistance 1 and resistance 2. For this final round, I'm gonna give you a choice. Either you are gonna hold resistance number 1 with your minimum speed being 100, or you're gonna hold resistance number 2 with your minimum speed being 90. You can choose that weapon, whichever one you wanna go for. Set it up now. You have 10 seconds until we kick off this final endurance round. 3 minutes on the clock. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Remember, if you're in that resistance 1, 100 is your minimum. If you're in that resistance 2, this is the one I've picked today, anything over 90. I know those legs are gonna feel a little spicy, a little tired at this point in our session, but those endorphins are flowing at this point. Set that autopilot and let it roll. You're already 30 seconds in. Yes, Diego, yes, Marco.
That's me falling in and out so fast, holding you back, back, back. Guilty of the pain I caused and of the conscience I lack.
First minute out of 3 is down. Reminder to check that form. Make sure those heels are still pushing down to the floor. Make sure your core is braced, your shoulders are relaxed. Come on, team. We are just about at this halfway point. Can we push it? A minute and a half.
That's me falling in and out so fast when I feel trapped. Hungry for another one, anyone, I don't look back.
Diego on that speed today, yes. Marco pushing on that consistency, we love it, team. Go on, Ivan, you are smashing it. Final minute to push. Hold on. We are gonna have a full minute's rest after this. 55 seconds to go. Yes, Sunday crew. Yes, Marco, hold that yellow, you've got it. 30 seconds. That is it, and then we can rest. Yes, Marco. 20 seconds. 15. Don't let it drop, team. 10 seconds to go. Rest it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow those feet. Take a full minute to chill. Grab some water. Most of all, I want you to take a little moment to congratulate yourselves. Endurance round. One of the longest we have done in a while, and you smashed it. Is everyone feeling good? Yes, Marco. Yes, Diego. Focus on that recovery now. 30 seconds. Deep, deep breaths. Make sure you roll those shoulders back. We're going to relax the abs for the next 20 seconds. Take some deep breaths into the rib cage. Roll the shoulders if you feel like you need to free them up a little bit. Endurance officially completed. Now you may be feeling like you've had enough of resistance number 1 and resistance number 2 for a bit, and you know what? I agree. So there's only one way for us to remedy that, and we are gonna find our heavier resistances to start to push strength a little bit before we bring it back to speed and then finish on some power rounds. For these strength sections, you will be pleased to know we're gonna have loads of rest. And all that means is that when we are working, I want you to be giving 100%. That is the only way this strength session works. Start to find your resistance 3. I know that warm-up feels like a while ago, but remember that resistance 3 is gonna feel like super sticky mud holding back your wheels. These rounds are about to get much, much shorter. We are gonna push 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off in our resistance 3. Once we build to our resistance 4, we are gonna have equal work to rest time, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We have 2 rounds at resistance 4. You are aiming for your green zone, 70 to 90. Team, have we got that resistance 3? Let's see a strong arm. We have it, we are pushing the heels down. We go in 3, in 2, in 1, your first 45 seconds. Push those heels down. As you push that resistance 3, the back of the leg is engaging. Resistance 3 feels real today. I don't know about you. Suddenly regretting my workout yesterday. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, 15 to rest. Fully recover in this time. Bring those feet to a complete halt. We have one more push at 45 seconds right here in this resistance. Get ready, team. We go. Right now, 45 seconds, push it down. If you feel like this resistance 3 doesn't feel super tough yet, you can add some more on. Remember, we need that challenge for this to work. Yes, Marco. Yes, Diego. Yes, Ivan. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, slow it down. Release those feet. 2 rounds at resistance 3 are done and dusted. We're gonna take that resistance up. Resistance 4, add it on. Remember, this is gonna feel like the heaviest hill that we can carry. The image we usually work with is I want you to feel like if you stop pedaling and you're on a real bike, you fly straight back down that hill. I want you to feel like you've got to keep that momentum. Blue zone, 50 to 70. You have 30 seconds. Let's go. Same format as before. We have 2 minutes. Within that time, we're gonna do two rounds. 30 seconds each with a 30-second rest. 10 seconds to push. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, chill. The trick with our resistance 4 is we should feel like we need this full 30 seconds to rest out. If you feel like you have more work in you in this resistance 4, that can mean only one thing. You have gone a little too light. I want you to go heavy, heavy for this final push here. 30 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, Marco. Yes, Diego. Don't let those legs stop. You have 15 seconds to push. Nice. Diego and Marco both add some more. 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Rest it down. Deep breaths, you know the drill. Free off those shoulders a little bit. Grab some water. Take a little dance break. We're gonna put that all together. For a little interim round, working on that strength, we are gonna take a 4-minute hill. Just like we did in our warm-up, we are gonna work up those resistances again. This time, we're on those true RPMs. So yellow zone for resistance 1 and 2. Green zone for resistance 3. Blue zone for resistance 4. Take it down to your resistance 1. Before we tackle this hill, remind yourself one more time of those goals that you set and send off an emoji for your fellow team riders. Yellow zone. We start that hill in 3, 2, 1. Yes, team, 1 minute before we up that resistance. Don't be surprised if resistance 1 feels pretty light after that heavy work that we've just done. Just make sure you don't feel loose on your bike and you're still pushing those heels down. Yes, Marco. Yes, Diego. By the way, team, we have only about 15 minutes left of work in today's session before we hit that victory lap and that cool down. That means we are done for the day. Not long, so I want you to make the most of it. Resistance 2. Add it on. Yellow zone. Next minute's work. Yes, Marco. Keep pushing for that yellow zone. Yes, Diego. Replay crew. This one's for you. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are. My on-demand crew. Same goes. All my team displays, joining from our beautiful gym partners. I know you're out there smashing it. And of course, special mention to my wonderful Sunday live riders, Marco, Diego, Ivan. You are absolutely killing it. We have 2 more minutes up this hill. We're about to hit resistance 3. In 3, in 2, in 1, add it on. I know, Marco, we're relentless. I'm gonna spoil a little surprise for you though. After this hill, we are gonna get a full minute and 20 seconds to rest it out. That full minute to do absolutely nothing, and then 20 seconds to get those feet moving super lightly. So that is what you're looking forward to at this point. That is what awaits you at the top of that hill. A nice long chill. Yes, Diego. Yes, Marco. 20 seconds in resistance 3. 1 more minute to hit up that hill. Before we go to our heavy resistance, push those heels down even more. Re-brace that core. Relax those shoulders. We go resistance 4 in 3, 2, 1. I'm not being funny, team, but how quickly do these rounds fly by? The beauty of a hill. It always goes quickly. Yes, team. Keep adding until that green zone feels out of reach. We hold our blue zone for the next 32 seconds. That minute and 20 seconds rest is getting really close. It's not far away now. 12 seconds, team. Keep pushing.
What I would do for you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You absolute champions. You have a minute to do absolutely nothing. You can slow those feet right down to a stop. You can grab that water. You can focus on your breathing. You can swear at me through the phone, whatever you've got to do. I want you to do it now. Yes, Marco. Yes, Diego. Right back to you, team. We are almost ready to start those feet moving again. In 15 seconds, we're gonna kick it off down in our resistance number 1. We are going back to those nice low resistances to push a quick little bit of speed. In 5 seconds, start that slow movement. Resistance 1, Merlin, hello. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. We are here about to push our resistance number 1. So nice flat road feeling underneath the wheels. It's that time, team. We are ready. We're gonna go for a little bit of a race. We've pushed our speed in the context of some heavy resistance, but we have not let the legs loose in our resistance number 1. So that is what we do right here. You are gonna have 30 seconds on that race timer. In that 30 seconds, I want you to get as competitive as you can. Before we go, make sure that resistance feels heavy enough. If you go too light, it's gonna feel tough to get that speed. Team, 1 final emoji, send it off. We hit that race in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 seconds. 20, yes, team. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Yes, team. Marco, Diego, Merlin, absolutely smashing it. Focus on your breathing. You have 30 seconds to recover. Now that was not our last race. We're gonna do another one. This next one is gonna be same timings, 30 seconds. Same concept, all out speed, all out competition, but we're gonna bring it to resistance 2. Find that gravel feeling. Yes, Marco. I know you got it. Yes, Diego. Yes, Merlin. Team, final race of the day before we finish with some power. It's 30 seconds. You have 10 seconds until we go. Start to get that speed. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow those feet. Yes, team. Let's see some celebration emojis to all of you for that race. The absolute champions in the room with us, live, smashing out this signature session on a Sunday. I'm gonna say it again. It counts for more on a Sunday. We know it does. We can't prove it scientifically, but we believe it anyway. Focus on slowing that breathing down now. Release those shoulders. Bring it back to your resistance 1. Get those feet moving nice and slowly. We're gonna think active rest for the next 35 seconds. We have one more challenge left to hit today. This challenge is going to be our power round. And just like we did on our strength round, I need you to commit to this resistance. It does not work unless we go heavier than we think we can. We are going to work super short pushes. 20 seconds, that is it. Each one is going to be followed by a full 30-second rest. We're going to do it up in our resistance 4. Bring that resistance up. We are going to go for 4 rounds here. 4 rounds pushing that resistance 4. 20 seconds as fast as you can go within that blue zone. If you start reaching that green zone, that is your signal to add more resistance. All right, team. Resistance 4. Round 1, out of 4. In 3, in 2, in 1. You have a full 20 seconds to push. All the way up until that timer reads 40. We drive those feet. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds rest. Now all of us, including me, we're adding resistance. As a team, we are going to go up one big notch on that resistance, because I saw some green zones. I even saw a yellow zone in there. I see that power. All right, team. Round 2. We're going to do exactly the same. In 10 seconds, we go for it. 20-second push, 30-second recovery. We have that new resistance. In 3, 2, 1. All the way until that timer reads 40, you push. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yes, Diego, Merlin. You guys are working with that power today because I still saw some greens. We need to add more. Even more. Marco, beautiful on that resistance. Everybody, come join us in this blue zone. It's horrible, but we've got to do it as a team. We have 2 more rounds. We go for that round number 3 in 6 seconds. Team, the time has come. Those purple lights are on. 20-second push. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds recovery. We're gonna go through one more power round right here. One more push to bring us right up to the end of our session. After that, we're gonna find a little nice long victory lap, a recovery ride. Remember, add on that resistance right here. We take a 20-second push. Take a moment, tell yourself that you can do it, and add a bit more resistance. Team, in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Second push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Yes, team. Goodbye to the legs. They are gone. How are we doing? Is everybody okay? Yes, Diego. Yes, Marco. Yes, Merlin. We made it. Those power rounds are always tough, always. But you know what? That's what builds all of that muscle. That's what means we progress in all of our sessions, whether it's signature, whether it's speed, strength, express. Team, start to bring it down towards resistance number 1. We are gonna take a nice long victory lap. A nice long cool down ride, because That was extra heavy today. That was extra tough. We want to make sure those legs are ready for whatever they have waiting for them on the rest of your Sunday. Find your yellow zone in this resistance one. You have 2 minutes, whatever pace within that yellow zone you want. Make sure you're keeping that form. Even in this little bit of today's session, we don't want to drop off on that form and get an injury right at the end. Yes, Diego. Yes, Merlin. Yes, Marco. And in about 30 seconds, I'm gonna shut up for the whole last minute of your victory lap. I want that just to be for you to reflect on today's ride, to find something that you feel super proud of from today's signature. You have a ton of choice. 15 seconds, team. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Final minute. This is for you, team. Start to slow it right the way down now. Team, the biggest well done for today's signature. We're gonna take a little bit of a stretch as we ease down to a full stop right now. I want you slowly to start to circle through those arms. All the way around, all the way down. Think about your shoulder blades moving down towards your pelvis. One more. Start to take it forwards now. We're going to round through the shoulders, find a hunch in the back, and then bring it back up. 2 more. One last one. Reach that left arm up. Extend that left foot down towards the floor. We're going to reach the body over to the right and take a deep breath into that left side of the ribcage. Release down, opposite side. This time, right foot to the floor, right arm up. Reach over to the left. Breathe into the right. Bring the arms out, bring both hands onto the handlebars. We're gonna pick ourselves up out of this seat, push the heels to the floor, and hold it here for a second. Yes, Merlin. I saw that speed at the end there. Victory lap. For that extra stretch, we're gonna bring the chest down towards the handlebars. Really push down into those heels, stretch the whole of the back of the body. And while we hold it here, team, I wanna say a huge thank you, Marco, Diego, Merlin, for joining me live today on your Sunday. Beautiful, beautiful work, setting yourself up for the end of the week and the week ahead. We're gonna put that opposite foot in front. To all of you who joined us on demand, on replay, or on team display, I hope you had the best time. I'm sure that you smashed it out. Come and join us live sometime too, so that I can see you and call you out by name. It always makes us super happy. Remember, team, you can keep up with us on our Instagram, on our Facebook community page. You can find me, Longevity Lottie, on Instagram. Drop me a message when you're training. I love to hear all about it. Tag us in all of your photos, all of your progress. Otherwise, team, we cannot wait to see you soon. I am also teaching 2 live sessions tomorrow, Monday afternoon UK time. I want to see you there. Ciao for now, team. Happy Sunday. Well done.